Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness of sustainable health in the business hustle space. The Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing, business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health. It's Friday, which means it's time for friends sharing facts about health, business, and overall success. In today's episode, we talk to Dr. Joel Rosen, who will talk about all things fatigue and how you're able to biohack your fatigue to live your optimal life. Who is Joel? Joel Rosen is the founder of thetruthaboutadrenalfatigue.com. He's an expert in repairing the broken stress response system in the body, resetting the circadian rhythm in the body. He's a chiropractor, a certified functional medicine practitioner, and utilizes his undergraduate degree in exercise physiology and psychology. His private practice is located in Boca Raton, Florida, but his coaching clients are absolutely all around the world, including here in Australia. Joel hosts his podcast, Your Adrenal Fix. Joel has made it his personal mission to educate doctors and patients alike on the truth about adrenal fatigue and how the impact of stresses impacts more than just your adrenals, right up to the cellular level. Joel suffered with his own adrenal fatigue health concerns and now is educating tens of thousands of clients around the world about this. An interesting fact is that Joel has a certified strength and conditioning background, and he is a die-hard Bob Marley fan. Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely pleasure. So what is your favorite song of Bob?
That's a tough one. Yeah, I was just in Jamaica over the summer, and I was asking a lot of the locals their favorites, and that was kind of disappointed because they were going with the one that was on Legend and just the common ones. But that's a tough one. There's so many of them that I like. I would think there's an off one that's called Midnight Ravers. I think that's one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love Bob Marley too. That music is just absolutely amazing. And you went to Jamaica. How brilliant is that?
Yes. It was fun. It was our second time there. We brought our kids for their 18th birthday. I have twins and they turned 18. So we took them to Jamaica. Yeah.
What an absolutely brilliant holiday. I can't wait. I would love to go to Jamaica and just explore it. What's the culture like there? Are they chilled? Are they...
Yeah, well, it was during COVID, so we weren't allowed to travel off the resort, but it very, very friendly and very nice. Yaman, everything's Yaman.
I love it.
Food to table, in terms of, farm to table, really healthy, yummy, good vegetables and callaloo they call it, and okra, lots of really yummy food and spicy.
Yeah, different types of foods that you would have tried. That's amazing. That's why I love traveling. I love traveling, going to different cultures, exploring what they eat and just their culture, their food. And like you said, most of those cultures actually have farm to table, don't they?
Correct. Yeah, they're not what's adulterated, they really just, it's organic, and it's not all about the almighty dollar, and they keep the prices low, and you can taste the quality in the food for sure.
Yeah, amazing. All right, well, Joel, thanks so much for joining us on this podcast. I mean, you yourself have been through a number of adrenal issues in your life, and now you've made it your mission to share this with other individuals, which is absolutely amazing. I guess the best thing to start would be, what has your journey been in regards to adrenal fatigue, as we want to call it, or adrenal issues? What have been the key turning points, and what has your journey been around about that?
Sure. So I found my passion for what I do later in life serendipitously from going through school. So I had a undergraduate degree in exercise physiology, and then I got a second degree in psychology, and then I went through chiropractic training, and all of that, I was burnt out before I even started my career, not to mention how expensive the tuition was from going to a school in the US grew up in Canada. So the Canadian dollar, I think at the time that I went to school, was 67 cents to the American dollar. And then when I graduated, I think first time in history, the Canadian dollar was more than the US dollar. So there was a lot of debt, a lot of studying, a lot of caffeine, and a lot of deadlines, and just overwhelming stress. And I was exhausted and burnt out. My wife just had given birth to our twins, and I was like, how am I going to do this? I can't focus. I can't concentrate. Where did I leave my keys? Crashing in the middle of the day, and not having a lot of motivation and drive. And then a patient of mine, brought a book called Why Do I Have Thyroid Symptoms Even Though My Blood Tests Are Normal? And it's by Dr. Karazian. Great book.
Yeah, wow, that sounds great. I've got to get my hands onto that.
It's a great book, and it's a little outdated now, but it's a great book. And bottom line, there was a section in there on adrenal fatigue, and I was like, how did they know my story? How are they describing me to a T? And I think, wow, I had no idea about this phenomena. Why do I not know about this? I need to know every little thing about this. If I don't know about this, and I felt myself being well learned, how many other people don't know about this? And how many other people have this? And so that really started the journey